Let me ask you a question. Do you imagine your later years as a gentle decline or a sudden fall off a cliff? The hard truth is, for most, it's neither. It's a quiet, invisible erosion. It's not one single event that takes you down, but 5 silent habits that chip away at your vitality, your clarity, and your very will to live. If you're over 60, listen closely. This isn't a lecture, it's a lifeline. Because your next year isn't just another year. It's the battlefield where you decide if you're going to fade away or finish with fire. And the last reason we'll cover is the one everyone feels but nobody says. First, they go silent. I'm not talking about their voice. I'm talking about their body. Your body is an echo. It listens to what you command. And when the command is stillness, the echo is decay. For too many, movement becomes a reaction, not an action. They walk to the fridge, they bend to tie a shoe. But this is survival movement, it's maintenance. It keeps the lights on for now, but it doesn't strengthen the grid. The body is a use it or lose it system, and when you stop sending it signals of challenge, it starts to forget its functions. Muscles that aren't asked to work forget how to contract. Bones that don't bear weight forget how to stay dense. Your sense of balance, if never tested, forgets how to keep you steady. It's not a conscious choice to stop. You just start taking the elevator. You drive instead of walk. You choose the comfortable chair and stay there. And piece by piece, you are teaching your body that its job is over. But the problem goes far beyond muscle. Movement is information for your brain. The pressure on your feet, the swing of your arms, the turn of your head, these are all data points that tell your nervous system, we are engaged, we are active, we are alive. When that data stream stops, your brain's activity dims. You don't just feel physically weaker, you feel mentally slower. Your confidence erodes, because your physical presence, your posture, your stride, that is your identity written in motion. So what's the answer? Not a gym membership, just purposeful action. This means using resistance even if it's your own body weight, squatting while the kettle boils, stretching with intention every morning. It means walking not just for transport, but for the sake of walking, head up, shoulders back, with a strong, deliberate stride. Every intentional movement is a command to your body, stay online, I still need you, and your body will obey. The decline that feels inevitable is often just neglect in disguise. Don't let your body go silent. Make it echo with life. Second, their fuel turns to poison. As we age, a quiet betrayal happens at the dinner table. The foods that once brought comfort and seemed harmless start to work against you. Your digestive system isn't the same machine it was at 30. It's less efficient at extracting key nutrients like protein, B12, and magnesium. Your ability to manage blood sugar is less forgiving. So the bread, the pasta, the sugary snacks, they aren't just empty calories anymore. They are agents of inflammation. They are invitations for cellular rust. You feel full after a meal, but your cells are starving. They're crying out for the building blocks they need to repair tissue, maintain muscle, and protect your organs, and you're giving them sugar and processed carbs instead. That persistent fatigue you feel, the nagging joint pain, the brain fog that settles in every afternoon, that isn't old age. That's a body running on the wrong grade of fuel. It's chronic undernourishment masked as fullness. And this isn't just physical. These high-carb, low-nutrient foods are sedatives for the mind. They dull your sharpness, drain your willpower, and feed a low-grade inflammation that impacts your mood and cognitive function. You are what you absorb, and if your body is absorbing inflammatory signals instead of vital nutrients, it's not aging, it's decaying from the inside out. So what does eating with intention look like? It's simple. It's about prioritizing what your body needs over what your habits crave. Most of the time it means making protein the star of your plate. Eggs, fish, lean meat, beans. Protein is the scaffolding of your body. Without it, the structure weakens. It means choosing fiber from vegetables and whole foods to keep your digestive system working, not sleeping. It means hydrating with water, which your cells desperately need to communicate. This isn't about dieting. It's about respect. Respect for the machine that has carried you this far. Start with one simple swap. Cereal for eggs, soda for water, a side of fries for a side of greens. Each choice is a message you send to your body, I'm on your side. Let's rebuild. Food is no longer just pleasure after 60. It's your most powerful medicine or your slowest poison. Choose to refuel, not just fill up. Third, they unplug from the world. We are social creatures down to our very cells. Connection isn't a nice to have, it's a biological necessity. But as life changes, retirement, kids moving away, loss of friends, many people begin to withdraw. The world gets a little quieter each day. The phone calls become less frequent. And this silence, this growing isolation, is a silent killer. It's more dangerous for your longevity than smoking or obesity. Why? Because loneliness is a state of chronic stress. It keeps your cortisol levels high, which suppresses your immune system, messes with your sleep, and fogs your memory. Your body interprets social isolation as a threat, as if you've been cast out from the tribe. It goes into a state of high alert and slow burn panic. You might feel safe at home, alone, but your nervous system is screaming, "I am not safe." What people fail to grasp is that a real conversation is a workout for your brain. You have to listen, process, recall, read non-verbal cues, and express yourself. It's complex, dynamic, and it keeps your mind sharp and flexible. A hug, a laugh with a friend, a shared moment of understanding. These things are not fluff. They are powerful biochemical events that regulate your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and flood your brain with feel-good chemicals. When you lose that, you lose a critical part of your health regulation system. And it's a slippery slope. You stop reaching out and you stop letting others in. You start to feel forgotten, and then you start to act forgotten. Your posture droops, your energy fades, you stop caring, you fade from the inside long before your body gives out. So you must fight for connection. It takes courage now. It's easier to stay in, but you have to be the initiator. Call that friend you haven't spoken to. Join a local club or a walking group. Make small talk with the cashier. These are not trivial acts. They are acts of self-preservation. They send a signal to your biology. I am still part of the tribe. I still matter. You don't need 100 friends. You need a handful of meaningful interactions. Connection is the nutrient your soul and your cells are starving for. Don't let your world shrink. Be the one to reach out. Fourth, they treat sleep as a luxury, not a job. Here is one of the most destructive myths of aging, that sleeping poorly is just part of the deal. Waking up multiple times, struggling to fall asleep, feeling exhausted upon waking, this is not normal. It is a 4-alarm fire. Sleep is not passive rest. It is your body's nightly repair crew. It's when your brain flushes out toxins, your immune system rearms, your muscles rebuild, and your memories are filed away. When you consistently get poor sleep, you are telling that repair crew to stay home, and the damage accumulates. Poor sleep literally shrinks your brain, especially in the areas that control memory and decision making. That's not an exaggeration, it's visible on brain scans. You become more forgetful, more irritable, more anxious. Not because you're getting old, but because your brain is being suffocated by its own metabolic waste. And it devastates your body. Chronic lack of deep sleep is a fast track to systemic inflammation, which is the root of almost every age-related disease, heart problems, diabetes, arthritis, dementia. Your body is in a constant state of low-grade crisis, yet people accept it. They scroll on their phones in bed, leave the TV on, and wonder why they feel terrible. They are sabotaging their own recovery night after night. You don't need more sleep, you need better, smarter sleep. This is about discipline. It means protecting your darkness. Your brain needs darkness to produce melatonin and enter deep, restorative sleep. Dim the lights in the evening. Get off screens 2 hours before bed. It means keeping your bedroom cool. Your body temperature needs to drop to initiate deep sleep. A warm room is an obstacle, and it means creating a ritual. No more drifting off by accident. Have a set time. Do some light stretching. Practice slow, deep breathing to tell your nervous system, the day is over. You are safe. Stand down. Don't just accept fatigue as your new normal. It is a warning sign. Prioritize your sleep like it's a critical medical appointment, because it is. When you sleep well, you don't just feel rested. You feel smarter, stronger, and more alive. You can't expect your body to perform if you deny it the time to heal. Your brain wants to repair itself. Let it. And finally, the one no one talks about. They lose their why. This is the deepest reason of all. It's when a person no longer has a mission. It could be small or large, but it's gone. The days become a loop of waiting. There's nothing to build, nothing to improve, no one to be strong for. And when purpose vanishes, the body gets the message your tour of duty is over. Purpose is not your old job title. It's the reason you get out of bed with intention. It's the forward, pulling force that tells your entire biology, we are still in the game. It could be tending a garden, mentoring a young person, mastering a new skill, or simply deciding that your mission is to stay strong and healthy for your family. When that mission is clear, your nervous system is engaged. It keeps you sharp, but when there is no mission, the system begins a strategic power down. It's not logical to waste energy on a body that no longer has a point. People don't just retire from a job, they retire from meaning. And after the initial relief wears off, a dangerous stillness sets in. You see it in their posture, the slump in their shoulders, the downcast eyes. You hear it in their voice, softer, less certain. It's not age. It's the physical manifestation of a spirit that has no direction. Without a war, your body starts preparing for its exit. Your immune system decides defense is less critical. Your brain lets memories slip because they're no longer needed for a future mission. It's not failing, it's following orders. The order of apathy. But here is the magnificent truth. You can assign yourself a new mission at any moment. It doesn't have to be a grand crusade. Your mission can be to walk every day without fail, to read one new book a week, to be the person who calls a lonely friend, to learn to cook one healthy meal perfectly. The moment you decide on a mission, no matter how small, you reignite your entire system. The question, what is my purpose today, is the most powerful medicine on earth. It tells your cells, we have work to do. Sharpen up. Your body follows your mind and your mind follows your purpose. So don't let anyone tell you your best years are over. Don't drift, don't wait. Find a reason, a garden, a grandchild, a cause, anything that makes you say, I am needed. People don't die of old age. They die when they stop showing up for life. Choose to show up. Start today. Start now.